Have you ever woken up in the morning and realized something feels different? Not just the fog of sleep or the stiffness in your back. I'm talking about the kind of energy you used to wake up with in your 20s. That quiet, confident readiness in your body that reminded you, I am still a man. If that feeling has been missing lately, I want to let you in on a simple, natural secret that could help bring it back, and it starts with what you drink before bed. Hi, I'm Dr. Sofia Carter, a urologist with over 10 years of experience helping men over 50 feel strong, confident, and connected to their health again. And tonight we are going to talk about one bedtime drink that may surprise you with just how powerful it is. Now, I know it sounds almost too simple. Just a drink before bed? Really? But before you brush it off and move on to something flashier, stay with me, because what I am about to share with you is not some trending gimmick. It is not a magical potion pulled from the latest marketing hype. It is rooted in something much deeper, the actual biology of your body, especially after the age of 50. And when you understand how these natural changes unfold inside you, this little bedtime habit suddenly makes a whole lot of sense. You see, as we get older, several systems in the body begin to slow down. Not dramatically all at once, but gradually, quietly, year by year. Your blood vessels, for instance, begin to lose some of their youthful elasticity. The flexible walls that used to open up easily to let blood flow through, they start to stiffen. Meanwhile, your testosterone, the very hormone that fuels desire, drive, and tissue repair, begins to decline in small, steady steps. And then there is sleep. It does not come as deeply or as restoratively as it once did. You might still get your hours, but your body does not use them as efficiently. And all of these factors combine into one critical issue: weakened nighttime recovery. This slower recovery affects many things, but it especially impacts blood flow. And let me tell you something important. When it comes to a man's sexual health, energy, and confidence, blood flow is everything. It is not about how much testosterone you have or how strong your muscles are. If the blood is not flowing properly to the right place at the right time, nothing works the way it should. Your ability to get and maintain an erection, even your ability to feel desire, starts with how well your circulatory system performs. That is why this drink is not just a comforting evening ritual. It is a support tool, a signal to your body that it is time to rest, restore, and prepare for the next day with more strength and energy. So let me tell you exactly what the drink is, and more importantly, why it works so well. It is a simple blend: warm water, pure pomegranate juice, and a slice of fresh ginger. Just 3 ingredients: no added sugar, no caffeine, no artificial anything. Yet each of these 3 elements has a deeply important role in supporting your system, especially while you sleep. Let us begin with the pomegranate juice. This fruit is not just delicious, it is a powerhouse of polyphenols, natural plant compounds that help relax the inner walls of your blood vessels. Think of your blood vessels like garden hoses. When they are inflamed or stiff, water cannot flow through easily. But when the lining, called the endothelium, is smooth and healthy, everything flows better. Pressure drops, oxygen delivery improves, nutrients move freely, and your pelvic region, including your penis, gets exactly what it needs to stay strong and responsive. That is the magic of polyphenols. They are not stimulants, they are supporters, quietly repairing and rebuilding what time has worn down. Now let us talk about ginger. This little root, which you have probably used in tea or cooking, is doing something far more impressive than adding flavor. Ginger has long been known for its anti-inflammatory properties, but beyond that, it actually helps stimulate nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide is the chemical messenger that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen, allowing blood to flow where it needs to go. In fact, this is the same mechanism that many performance-enhancing medications try to mimic. But with ginger, you are working with your body, not forcing it. It is gentle, natural, and safe, and that is something your body appreciates more and more with age. And then there is the warm water. Most people overlook this part, thinking it is just there to dilute the juice. But warmth is powerful. Warm water soothes your digestive system, helps regulate your nervous system, and even slightly expands your blood vessels, making it easier for nutrients to be absorbed. Think of it like a delivery truck with its engine already running. The warmth gets everything moving. So instead of the ginger and polyphenols just sitting in your stomach, they are circulated into your bloodstream where they can get to work while you sleep. Now I know some of you might be wondering, can this really make a difference? And I understand the skepticism, but I have seen this work, not just in research or textbooks, but in real men, in patients, friends, even family members who tried it consistently and saw changes. Not overnight miracles, but steady improvements. They slept more deeply. They woke up feeling less groggy, and most of all, they noticed a quiet return of something they thought was lost. That natural morning energy, that quiet signal that their body was still capable, still responsive, still strong. And here is the thing. This is not about chasing some long-gone version of yourself. It is not about trying to rewind the clock to your 20s. It is about honoring the man you are now and giving that man the daily care and support he needs to keep living with confidence and strength. There is dignity in caring for your health, even in simple ways, especially in simple ways. That is why I love this drink so much. It is not another chore on your to-do list. It is not another thing to obsess over. It is a quiet act of support, a small gift to your body before you close your eyes at night. You are not taking a pill. You are not forcing a response. You are allowing the body to do what it was built to do, to heal, to restore, and to prepare for tomorrow. Because here is the truth. Most men think they need to do something extreme to get results. They think if it is not hard or complicated, it cannot work. So they skip over the basics. But I am here to remind you that sometimes the smallest actions done consistently are what create the biggest changes. When you drink this blend before bed, you are doing something profoundly helpful. You are hydrating your cells, you are calming your nervous system, you are improving your circulation, and perhaps most importantly, you are reminding your body that it matters, that it is still alive, still worthy of care, still capable of joy. So tonight, before you go to bed, take 5 minutes, warm some water, pour a small amount of pomegranate juice, add a thin slice of fresh ginger, sit with it, sip slowly, and think of it not as a drink, but as a quiet promise to your body that you are showing up, that you are paying attention, that you are still in the game, because you are. And tomorrow morning, let your body show you just how powerful that little promise can be. Now, let us take a deeper look at why nighttime is such a powerful and sacred window for men over 50. You see, most people think of sleep as the time when everything shuts off. But the truth is, for your body, it is the most active healing period of the entire day. It is during those quiet hours that your cells repair, your tissues rebuild, and your most vital systems start recalibrating for the next day. Your hormones, for instance, begin to rebalance themselves. Testosterone, which naturally declines with age, is released in short, strategic pulses while you sleep. These bursts are essential for muscle repair, sexual function, energy, and even mood. Your nervous system also goes through a dramatic shift. It moves out of fight or flight mode, the stressed, anxious state we often live in during the day, and into rest and digest. This shift is not just relaxing, it is regenerative. It gives your organs, especially your heart and blood vessels, the chance to function without tension. And speaking of blood vessels, they too begin a beautiful rhythm overnight. They expand and contract gently, almost like they are being trained to stay elastic and youthful. That flexibility is what allows strong, steady blood flow the next morning, or not. But here is the challenge. If you go to bed dehydrated, inflamed, bloated, or full of sugar and processed junk, your body does not get the break it deserves. Instead of healing, it goes into defense mode. Your vessels stiffen, your heart rate climbs, your digestive system stays overactive, and the result? Poor sleep, weaker circulation, more bathroom trips at night, and sluggish energy the next morning. That is why this drink we have been talking about is more than just a few healthy ingredients. It is not just about what is in the cup. It is about the message you are sending to your body before sleep. When you take a moment to prepare something that nourishes your circulation, supports your tissue, calms your gut, and cools inflammation, you are saying something powerful without words. You are saying, I care about my recovery. I want to wake up strong. I am creating the environment where vitality is possible, not just wishing for it. And I promise you, your body hears that message, loud and clear. It might not show up in a dramatic change overnight, but give it time. Night after night, your body begins to trust the rhythm. It starts repairing more deeply. You may begin to notice small but meaningful changes. Fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, a more consistent and stronger morning stream, an ease in your pelvic area, more mental clarity when you open your eyes in the morning, and yes, a return of that familiar sense of readiness, that quiet signal of healthy blood flow. And here is the beauty of it all. This entire habit takes less than 2 minutes to prepare. There is no complexity, no scheduling, no prescription, just a few ingredients, a little intention, and a willingness to care for yourself gently without judgment. But if you want to go one step further and truly amplify the power of this drink, let me share one more layer of advice. While the ingredients work on a chemical and cellular level, their effects are magnified when paired with gentle evening movement. I am not talking about an intense workout. I mean something restorative. A peaceful 10-minute walk after dinner, a short session of slow stretching in your living room, even just lying on your back, breathing deeply with your eyes closed and one hand on your chest. These simple practices activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for real, deep sleep and balanced hormonal activity. When that system turns on, your body knows it's time to recover, and that is when healing begins in earnest. So now, here is your new bedtime routine, and it is one that respects your age, your time, and your needs. You move your body a little, you breathe deeply, you make your drink, and you sip it slowly, allowing your body to absorb every bit of its nourishment. This is not about chasing performance or youth. It is not about pressure. It is about creating space, physical, emotional, and hormonal, for your body to show up the way it was designed. Over time, this becomes more than just a routine. It becomes a ritual, a sacred moment in your day that reconnects you with your strength, your wisdom, and your physical presence. It becomes a quiet yet powerful way of saying to yourself, I am still in this game. I still have power, and I choose to support myself every single night. There is dignity in that choice. There is beauty in it, too. So tonight, instead of numbing yourself with late-night television or mindlessly scrolling on your phone until sleep takes over, I invite you to try something different. Walk into your kitchen, slice a piece of fresh ginger, pour a small glass of pure pomegranate juice, add warm water, stir gently, and drink with intention. Drink with care.